If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, then make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look, see, I was the high school slick.
Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Denver Broncos taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Wilson to throw right away. Flushed out right. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's third year, playing under the great Don Shula. and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 44, Wilson, flush to his right. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. For Sutton, the receiving numbers from last week's game. 7 catches, 117 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw hauled in by Washington. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
7-7, our score after 1. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he fires one incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Quinn Miners Bears' third-round pick in 2021 called for the penalty. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive with Williams. And it's a fumble. And it worked forward for about 4 as they get him down at the 29-yard line. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang? The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. Seems a little bit confused trying to complete passing.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. On second down, Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Wilson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Back to throw. Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Sack back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of line quick. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs. Already an excellent field position for interception. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.